Good evening to all of you. Hard brown cataracts comes with its own set of difficulties and during phaco-fragmentation, and if not done with proper technique, which can lead to many complications. So the best way in dealing with this brown leathery cataract is to initially debulk the nucleus, and thereby downgrading in a grade 6 nucleus into a grade 3 or 4 nucleus, and then by doing a multi-level chopping with ensuring complete separation of individual pieces before the actual emulsification. And so the multi-level chopping actually is a combination of two techniques, one by Vasavada et al., that is step-by-step chopping with lateral separation, and the uh, other by Vajpayee et al., which is a crater and chop technique. So as we can see, this is a very ominous looking hard brown cataract. So initially we debulk the nucleus. Initially we debulk the nucleus at the center. So and most of the energy during debulking occurs inside the bag, and so the energy dissipation is very less. So now we start the chopping. In this technique we just hold at the wall of this crater, and then we start. Once we hold, then we just initiate the crack, and then the chopper goes inside the crack, and we start separating the pieces with multi-level chopping, and we make sure that we finally crack the hard leathery base plate. So once we debulk these nucleuses, this become very easy. A hard cataract become easy. So here, as you can see, sometime we can miss the hold also. Then we can go to a separate and hold it again. Now in the periphery using multi-level chopping or step-by-step chopping with lateral separation. We don't have to try in separating nucleus with too much force and at one go. We can leave it by initial crack, go to another place, do a chopping there, we can go down, and but the important thing is that we have to make sure that the pieces are separated before we pull the pieces out to do emulsification. So here we can see the pieces are separated. Once the pieces are separated, we can pull out the individual pieces to the iris plane and very easily emulsify this hard brown cataracts, which otherwise was being very ominous. So here, as you can see, all my pieces are separated, so it becomes so easy to emulsify the nucleus in no time. Here I have finished the emulsification. Once we can handle the hardness of the cataract and separate the individual pieces, emulsification is like any other grade 2 3 cataract. So here my emulsification is finished within too quickly. So now we they inserted the lens and the cases. So there will be another case. This is again a very hard cataract. This is a 75-year-old lady with a big arcus. So visibility with the brown cataracts are already poor, and this with big arcus, it was more difficult. But still, with the 5-6 mm central cornea was clear. The go-to technique of these cases, as already described, is for initially we have to make the crater have to be deep, big, so that the debulking of this hard nucleus makes downgrades the cataract from grade 6 to grade 3 or 4. So here I am again doing the same multi-level chopping. That is, once after making the crater, I just hold the nucleus at the wall of the crater and try to initiate the crack. After initiation of the crack, with the chopper, we have to go inside the crack till we try to separate the base plate. So here I am doing the mechanical separation also. The main point is that the pieces have to be separated before initially we starting the emulsification. So after doing multiple chops at different levels and different places, the cataract become uh, loose, and once the pieces are separated, we can bring again. In this case also, we can emulsify the nucleus so easily once we can divide individual pieces. So no doubt these hard cataracts are tough, but if we employ proper techniques, we can very well manage with phacoemulsification. So thank you very much.